And so begins this year's London BattleHack, an event that pitches some of the best coders and programmers in direct competition. The idea is to write all the code for a new app in under 24 hours. And not just any app. It has to in some way improve the world around us.
The best app will be something that's technically brilliant. So it has they've used APIs, they've used tools, they've used a network to make something that technically makes you go wow. And secondly, it's something that actually does something good.
The teams are made up of 4 programmers who work through the night to get their apps up and running. Brian and his team are developing a way for rescuers to find survivors after a natural disaster.
For something like the earthquake in Nepal right now, that the survivors, the victims, were able to grab their phone out of their pocket at their nearest convenience, send an SMS to, for example, the helpline, and for all the rescue workers to immediately see these victims pop right up on a map.
Winning ideas from previous hacks include an app that lets drivers record where potholes are by leaving their iPhones on their dashboards as they drive around. Another team devised a way for mobile phones to make calls and send messages, even when they didn't have SIM cards. John Haven's team won the London BattleHack last year with a translation app. He says the tight deadline can make finding the next great idea hard to achieve.
A day really isn't enough time to create something that would be, say, for instance, the next WhatsApp or Facebook, but it does lead you down the path of something that could be along those lines. I mean, it lets you generate almost a prototype that could then be take the parts of it and turn it into something more applicable.
It's 1 p.m. and the competition is over. First prize goes to an app that could be used to help elderly people at home. It remotely monitors electronic devices to check for patterns of daily routine, sending an alert if there's any disruption. Its creator will fly to San Francisco later this year, where he will take on the victors from 13 other BattleHack events across the world, and they will be competing for a final prize of $100,000.